Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Keith Bolden, and I'm here to talk to you about the benefits of washing your hands. A lot of people don't know the benefits and the importance of washing their hands, therefore, they don't do it on the regular. By washing your hands, you can simply reduce the chances of yourself as well as others getting sick. Do you know the cost of washing your hands versus the cost of not washing your hands? And a clean hands equals a clean face. Things like coughing, sneezing, and touching foods can lead to illnesses if you don't wash your hands before and after. Going back to coughing, also you might want to exercise the armpit versus in the palm. Because although it might not seem like you're getting directly on the palm, we still shake hands with others and come contact around the brim of the palm. But did you know that by simply washing your hands, you can reduce the chances of respiratory infections in general population by 16 to 21%? You can also reduce the chances of diarrhea in people with weakened immune systems by 58%. And if that isn't enough, keep in mind that by not washing your hands before and after dealing with foods or coughing around that time period of dealing with foods, you're risking chances of germs being carried in your food, whether it's by the preparer or by the person that's consuming it. With that being said, sometimes it might be simple as just forgetting to wash your hands or getting a little complacent. And unfortunately, if that happens, it just might cost you. The cost of washing your hands versus the cost of not washing your hands. Now, according to the text, relate to the audience. And I'm pretty sure I'm relating spot on when I tell you that all of us like our money. I know I love my money. I work hard for it. I don't want to just throw it away. With that being said, the simple cost of not washing your hands versus washing your hands can come down to just a few dollars. Hand sanitizer. We all know it. We all love it. It can only cost you a few bucks at places like Walmart, Target, various locations. And if that isn't an option, you got antibacterial soap. Just as effective as hand sanitizer. Kills 99.9% of bacterial germs. And fun fact, you can get a liter of hand sanitizer at Walmart for only $5.97. The cost of not washing your hands would equal to you having to go to the doctor. A simple copay can range anywhere from $50 to $100. With that being the less, still sounds like it costs a lot more than a bottle of hand sanitizer or a bottle of soap. And if it goes any further than that, critical care can cost anywhere up to $20,000. Still a lot of money. Let's just say you couldn't get there on your own. An ambulance. Ambulance fees can range anywhere up to $1,000. Now, you're probably thinking, really doesn't have anything to do with me. Yeah, not yet. And it's probably not a trouble to some of us that have a little bit more wealth than others. But did you know that over 50% of bankruptcies in America are because of medical expenses? With that being said, take a look at this. How does medical debt start? It can start with things just as simple as a doctor's visit or diagnostic tests, lab fees, anything of that nature. So, although it can start small, it does and can get bigger if you don't take the simple precautions just as washing your hands. With that being said, it looks like a lot of people would like to keep their money and can keep their money by washing their hands. And speaking of looks, I don't know anyone who wants a dirty or infected face. I know when I was younger, I used to dribble a ball outside for hours on end playing basketball. And almost immediately after, I would touch my face. I would touch my mouth, any part of my face. Why? It might just be due to a certain itch from dried up sweat, or it might just be the sweat in itself rolling down my face that might cause me to touch my face. And the next day, when I develop a cough or bumps on my face, I'm wondering why. Hello, younger me. This is why. Because you didn't wash your hands. You transferred things from a dirty surface that got on a dirty ball to your face. Now, when you touch people who are sick, or if you touch dirty surfaces and you don't wash your hands, you might tend to do the same thing. You might first touch your mouth, you might touch your nose, you might touch your eyes, any part on your face. You might touch it, and you might forget to wash your face, your hands, whatever. It shouldn't have got that far. And by doing that, you are definitely increasing the chances that you can be sick. In conclusion, with all that being said, now that we all know things that can lead to you getting sick and the ways of preventing them, I'm pretty sure we will. Why? Not only for ourselves, but think about the children. By teaching them the importance of washing their hands and by practicing what you preach, you're definitely reducing the chances of illness. We know the cost of washing hands, simple as a bottle of hand sanitizer or soap. We know the cost of not washing your hands. It could be up to $20,000 for a hospital visit. And we also know that when we go to sleep, we want to go to sleep with a clear conscience as well as a clear face. Folks, I'm Keith Bolden. Just wash your hands. Thank you for your time.